I'm Paola Antonelli. I'm a Senior Curator of Architecture and Design and Director of R&D at the Museum of Modern Art. The Items exhibition is the first exhibition of fashion at the Museum of Modern Art in more than 70 years, which is quite unbelievable. But fashion has not been part of what MoMA has studied for many different reasons, but mostly because it was not considered a form of design that could be part of MoMA, which is wrong. You know, when I started at MoMA 23 years ago, I realized there was no fashion and I started thinking about it. So Items is an exhibition of 111 items of clothing that had a strong impact on the world in the past 100 years. They range from the white t-shirt to the sari, and from the flip-flops all the way to Kawakubo's 1997 collection. So they range between high and low fashion and between shoes and clothes and accessories. And I'm sure that most of the people that will visit it will recognize themselves in it. One cannot really tell a history of design without speaking about fashion. And fashion was missing from MoMA, so this exhibition hopefully will start a brand new area of the collection and of the program of MoMA. When I started 23 years ago, there was only one dress in the MoMA collection. It was a Fortuny dress. And then slowly but surely we added a white t-shirt, we added Miyake Issei's APOC, we added a 3D printed dress, but always in a very opportunistic way. It was time to actually infuse the collection with fashion, and that's how the exhibition happened. It came from our reflections on the garments that changed the world and that are great examples of design. Choosing 111 items is not easy, and it's not easy because there are too few. I am sure that you could sit down and in just 1 hour you could come up with like 400 objects. It's amazing how clothes are important for our life. Choosing 111 meant finding a balance between those universal and timeless objects like the white t-shirt, and instead much more idiosyncratic and local items, instead like Pierre Cardin's Space Collection or Yves Saint Laurent Le Smoking. So it was about looking at the history of the 20th and 21st century, recognizing our roots, and in my case, roots are Italian and New York, and then making a selection that is an example that could then be taken on by you in Japan or somebody else in South Africa or somebody else in Australia and customized to the different cultures. When we decided to do this exhibition, as usual, we started a collaboration also with our retail department. And as you can imagine, it was a particularly interesting opportunity for them because there were so many items that could actually be reproduced and made in special editions. And so our colleagues at the store chose a few very representative, very American items like the baseball cap, and in particular the New York Yankees cap, like the hoodie, and really made them quintessentially American and quintessentially MoMA. So it was a really interesting collaboration. There's been a lot of good reactions from the audience, from the public. We have been really trying to test the temperature on social media, and we've had so many responses. We're using a hashtag, which is ItemsMoMA, and people have been posting and posting and posting their own items. We're asking people to give us the 112th item, and so it's going to be interesting to see what comes up. But so far, the exhibition has been really crowded, and a very big sign of success is that there are many children. I have found that Japanese people and Japanese collectors are the most sensitive to these kind of timeless and really important items. For instance, when I researched the Levi's 501s, I've discovered amazing, passionate collectors in Japan that really are almost like scholars of jeans. So I think that Japanese people will be particularly sensitive and particularly appreciative of this exhibition, and I really hope that you'll come and see the show. My dear friends, Onomote Sando, I cannot believe it's already been 10 years, and I want to wish you happy anniversary.